Hello, I'm Jane from Loopy's Place. Some of you may know me. I do a lot of classes teaching people to sew and to quilt. I love teaching those that are new to the craft. Some have never used a machine before. A lot of what I do is to build that confidence in themselves that they can actually achieve what they set out to do, to give them the confidence to believe in themselves. And that is something that we all need right from a very young age. We had a conversation the other day in one of my Facebook groups talking about children and teaching children to use a sewing machine. Now, that can be scary. It is a powerful machine. It is a lot easier now to get hold of the semi-industrial machines that go at a great speed. And knowing how to use these tools effectively and properly is something that we all need to do. The younger that we learn to do it, the less fear we have around it as well. So we want to build on that with our children. It's interesting that children from between about 4 and 8 are really sucking up that knowledge and can learn quickly and to take in that information. One of the best things about being that age, you don't think you can fail. So we want to build on that with our children as well. So we want to be able to teach them how to use the sewing machine properly and safely, and we can all go on then to enjoy our craft. From 8, having a good base before that, from 8 you can start using machines without as much close supervision. So that's the time that you can start stepping back and allowing them to really go with what they want to do. But how do you get to that stage? Now, I know a lot of people, because of the fear of a machine, have gone down the route of buying the mini machines. I don't know whether you've ever tried one. I have, and as an experienced sewer, it left me frustrated. I know that if I had to learn to sew on a machine like that, it wouldn't have been long before I wanted to pack it in. It was so difficult and frustrating, and it didn't work. So the best thing to do is to teach our young ones to use a proper sewing machine. Teach them how to use it properly and safely right from the start. Because it's working properly, they'll get the confidence that they can use it as sewing is a skill that they can actually excel at. So we want to teach them about the control of our machines. Now, some of the more industrial machines will have switches on them that you control the power, so you can change the speed. So slide it down to the to the tortoise setting, so it slows it down. But also teach them about the foot. We know that the amount of pressure that we put on that pedal equates to how fast that needle is going up and down. So one way to teach them how to do that and how to control it is to give them a scrap piece of fabric that they can practice sewing on, and when you say stop, they need to lift their foot off the pedal. Get them to do that a few times just so that they can work out the gauge on here to sew at a speed that they're comfortable with, and also how to stop quickly if they need to. I know I've had a couple of occasions where something's got jammed on the machine. I think the foot's got caught on something and it's going quickly. So teach them where the on-off switch is. The quickest way to stop that needle going up and down is to stop that power. So teach them that. So teach them the correct placement of the hands so that they're not coming near the needle. And to go at an even pace, they can do that. And with your supervision, they can create something safely and to feel the joy comes from it. I think it is so easy as adults to pass on our fears to our children, so sometimes we need to step back a bit, have belief in ourselves that we can teach them those skills, and have belief in our children that they're able to listen, and given that right instruction they can respond to that and use tools effectively. So what sort of projects should we get them to do? I am a great believer, if you want to make something, then you can. Given the help, do what you can, ask for help, get the guidance, and you can do it. Sometimes just giving it a go is all that we need to be able to do that. I found for my beginners classes the simple bags have been the most easily done. They're quick to do, it's straight lines. It enables somebody that's new to sewing to get used to the machine and what it does, and to get the basics of your seams, straight lines, turning through, making handles. So you're getting used to different thicknesses, and very quickly you can have something that is practical and useful, and it makes you feel so happy to have achieved that. So work together, have a look at different projects, using fabrics like cotton that are easy to sew and easy to manipulate, to control. That helps. You don't want to be doing your first sewing project using slippery fabrics that you can't keep together. So just have fun, and relax, and believe in them, and believe in yourselves. And it's not long then before you'll be able to sew together. Now over the coming months I've got some challenges coming up, so if you enjoy sewing and if you've got young ones that would like to join in as well, come and join them, bring them along with you. You can sew together at home, and we'd love to see what they make. If you've got any tips that you've found useful in helping others to learn how to use a machine, maybe you've got youngsters at home, share the tips that you have, what helped them. Share their first projects. My youngest son, I think he probably was about 9, he made himself a needle case, so used cotton backing, so that was, did 2 sides together, put it through, did top stitching on it, and attached felt pages inside and stitched through those, and he was very proud of it. I was proud of it too. So come and share their first projects as well, we'd love to see them. So just don't hold back, don't hold your children back, let them create and enjoy the feeling of creating something that they can use and enjoy. So look forward to seeing all your projects that you've got, and to hearing your tips that you have too.